limits on what she'll do to achieve it. You can't reason with that kind of grief-fueled crazy. The demon.
But at the end of the day, is she ducking a bullet? Is she? How many AA-12 bullets can she handle? How many rounds can she really handle? And this little nigga just dipped the bullets in holy water. He's gone.
Talks too.
All right, horror movie monsters. You got 0 chance of surviving, nigga. What y'all niggas must ain't met me. You feel me? I'm gonna let y'all know real shit.
Finish
no
rolling.
No
Here's exactly
I'm surviving
why
half this
you're
shit.
completely screwed against these horror movie killers. Let's start with Eyes of My Mother. So you think you could handle a regular person who just happens to kill people? Not some ghost or demon, but just a woman. I know women are scary. Trust me, I get that. But how hard could that be, right? Well, meet Francisca and prepare to be very, very wrong. Here's what you're thinking right now. Oh, great, just another crazy lady with a knife. I've seen enough true crime podcasts to know how this goes. I'll just avoid her creepy farm and boom, I live. Well, you're wrong. You're already dead and you don't even know it yet. See, Francisca doesn't look scary. She's quiet, polite, maybe a little lonely, just like me. The kind of person you actually feel bad for. That's your first mistake, feeling sorry for her. Because while you're busy being a decent human being, she's busy planning which of your body parts she wants to remove first. And it's none of the fun ones, trust
my pants.
me. Don't ask what I mean by that. This woman grew up watching her mom do surgery. Not medical school surgery, more like, let's see what's inside this person right here surgery. So by the time she's an adult, cutting people open feels as normal as making breakfast. Except instead of toast, she's removing your fucking eyeballs. You know what Francisca does to people she likes? She takes out their eyes and cuts their vocal cords. Not to kill them, that would be too easy. She wants to keep them around as friends forever.
Oh, she fucking with me, huh? Sorry, my eyes are a gem on some shit. Okay.
In her barn.
I'm surviving this, like,
oh, so cute. Think about that for a second. You can't see, you can't scream, and you can't leave. Sounds like my last marriage. You're basically a human pet. But sure, you, the viewer, you're built different. I am. You fight back, right? Well, wrong again. By the time you realize what's happening, you're already drinking her poisoned coffee.
I don't even drink coffee, nigga. I'm straight off of that. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like coffee. So I'm not accepting it.
She's not going to announce her plans. She'll chat about the weather while slipping something into your drink.
I don't even do that small talk shit. I'm on point.
Next thing you know, you're waking up in surgical restraints, wondering why everything looks black. Let's say you somehow escape. Congratulations, you're blind and mute. Stumbling around butt farmland in the middle of fucking nowhere. The nearest neighbor is probably 5 miles away and you can't.
But why the fuck would I be out in the... I don't even do this type of environment. I'm not dying. I wouldn't even be in this situation right here, so that bitch not killing me.
Can't call for help because,
I promise you, like,
fun fact, you no longer have functioning vocal cords.
Okay.
If you've been a fan of the channel for now, you know I grew up on a farm. Our nearest neighbor, long ways away. It is a long walk. Well, she's probably coming after you. Good luck. Also, you're blind. You're gonna walk in like a barbed wire fence and then you're done. And literally, if someone finds you, good luck explaining what happens through charades. And the really messed up part, Francisca thinks she's being nice. In her twisted brain, she's collecting friends. She'll visit you in that barn, maybe bring you some food, tell you about her day. Just two pals hanging out, except one of you is permanently disabled and chained to a wall. You wanna know the worst part about facing Francisca? You'd probably let her get close. Some quiet woman offers you coffee after your car breaks down.
No,
of course you would say yes. You're not a monster.
I would tell that bitch, leave me the fuck alone. All right, nigga. Like, what are we talking about?
You'd accept help from a stranger. That's basic human decency. That's exactly what gets you turned into her next friend. But hey, that can't be so bad, right? Well, our next killer only wants your entire family.
I'm surviving this one.
Actually, scratch that. Try 3 killers working as a team. Picture this. You're at prom, having a decent time, when people start dying. But here's the thing. You're not dealing with some lone psycho in a mask. You're dealing with a mom, a dad, and their daughter. A whole family operation. Now, I know what you're thinking. 3 people means 3 times the chance someone screws up, right? More killers equals more mistakes. Yeah, that's not how this works.
Let me think here.
This prom night roadkill.
I gotta figure out a way.
The family. There's Nancy, the mom who's been planning revenge for 20 years. There's Dad, who's happy to put on a mask and start stabbing teenagers. And there's Tiffany, their sweet little daughter, who's running for prom queen while secretly helping murder her classmates. Family game night must be interesting at their house. You know what makes this worse than facing one killer? Division of labor. While mom is busy framing you for abuse, dad is stalking your friends in the hallway, and daughter is making sure you don't suspect expect anything. They've got this down to a science. You can't watch all 3 of them at once. But sure, you'd think you'd figure it out. You watch enough crime shows, you know the signs, except these aren't obvious suspects. Nancy looks like every other concerned parent at a school event. Dad's just another chaperone making sure the kids aren't drinking. And Tiffany is literally prom queen material. Popular, pretty, the last person anyone would suspect. Honestly, this movie makes me mad because I should have been prom.
Nigga, the pretty ones are the most evil, nigga. I'll be on point, nigga. The fuck? That pretty shit on foot, nigga. She's a demon. All right, no.
Queen.
I'll be on point.
Why the f did Bethany win? Nobody voted for me. I looked amazing in a dress. Bethany with her dumb earrings and haircut, and why'd she win? I'm still hurt about. I'm 36 years old and I'm still hurt about that. Anyways, here's how you die. You notice something weird about the family. Maybe you see Nancy acting strange or catch Dad where he shouldn't be. So you decide to investigate. Smart move, detective dumbass. Except while you're busy following one of them, the other 2 are setting up your death. You think you're hunting them, but really they're hurting you exactly where they want you. The problem setting makes everything worse. Loud music means no one hears you scream. There's dark corners everywhere for killers to hide and hundreds of people in fancy clothes, so blood isn't going to show up right away. It's the perfect cover for a family murder spree. But let's say you somehow survive the initial attacks. You're still not safe. This family doesn't give up. Nancy spent 2 decades planning this revenge.
Revenge
you really
on
think
who?
she's gonna quit because you've got away once?
Revenge
She'll
on
hunt
who?
you down, involve her whole family, and probably frame you for something horrible while she's at it. The worst part? You'd never see it coming.
What did I do?
3 killers who love each other, working together, covering each other's mistakes. They probably practice at home. Okay, honey, you distract the victim while daddy gets the knife ready.
But look though, if I'm 18 by now during prom though, in Florida, you can hold. I can own a gun now. Nigga, what a quick draw that bitch on me in prom setting. Nigga, what? I'm surviving. Like what? Real shit. That's a possibility. You can't tell me it's not, Chet. So I'm surviving this one too. Simple.
Just a normal Tuesday for the Psycho family. And here's the really fun part. Even if you somehow took out all 3 of them, you're still in shady side. That town has supernatural bad luck built right into the ground. That can't be so bad, right? Well, try getting killed by a mouse with a knife.
What?
I can already hear you laughing.
What movie is
a
this?
Mouse? Really? That's the threat?
What?
Some tiny cartoon character is going to take me down? Well, congratulations. You just had the same reaction as every person who died in this movie. Right. Steamboat Willie went into the public domain recently. So what did they do? They made a shitty horror movie. Yeah, we're talking about Screamboat. Steamboat Willie has been trapped on a ferry for 90 years. 90 years of being ignored, forgotten, and probably stepped on by tourists. That's a lot of time to plan revenge. And when he finally gets free, he's got some serious anger issues to work through. But you're not worried. He's what, a foot tall? You could punt him into the ocean. Except here's the problem. While you're looking down trying to spot him, he's already under your feet, slicing through your Achilles tendon. Good luck running on those. This mouse doesn't just stab people. That would be too simple. He gets creative. Electrocution, explosions, even death by forklift. Yes, a cartoon mouth figured out how to operate heavy machinery. Your college degree suddenly doesn't seem so impressive, does it now? The fairy.
But like I said, nigga, quick draw that bit, he dead. Like what? A lot of shit can be solved with a gun. Yeah, I gotta understand that. You can one tap of a mouse. I promise you, he's not surviving that bullet. Keep it a bug.
Resetting makes everything worse for you. There's nowhere to run. You can't exactly call an Uber when you're stuck in the middle of the water with a homicidal rodent. Jump overboard? Sure.
I can't even swim.
Drown instead of getting stabbed. Yeah. At least it's quicker. Actually, probably not. Willie's got 90 years of cartoon physics on his side, too.
Oh, yeah.
You ever notice how cartoon characters can survive anything? Getting hit by anvils, falling off cliffs, getting blown up. Well, now that power is being used against you. You might knock him down, but he'll just pop back up like...
Wait. You ain't telling me this nigga had Toon Force. That might be a problem. That might be a problem. Nigga damn near Luffy, what you just told me. All right. No bullet, nah, he might just eat that shit. I might die here. No, I might actually die here. I'm keeping it a bug. Nigga got Toon Force. That's OP. What if I fuck around and get Toon Force too? Shit, you'll never know. There's possibilities here.
Nothing happened. Here's what kills me about this whole situation. You'd spend the first 5 minutes trying to catch him instead of running. Oh, look, it's just a little mouse. He's a little guy. Meanwhile, Willie's organizing an entire death trap around you. By the time you realize he's not cute, he's not friendly, and he's definitely not harmless, you're already...
Hey, which nigga's trying to catch a mouse? If I'm leaving that nigga, little nigga, where he's at? Like, what? Oh! I survived that then, you feel me? If he just, you feel me? If the Toon Force only applies to the fact he's trying to kill me, you feel me? If I'm there and I just go about my business, run away from the rat, I'm perfectly fine. All right.
Bleeding out in the ferry's engine room. The worst part, other passengers are going to think you're crazy. Help! The mouse is trying to kill me!
Nigga, fuck them niggas, bro. Fuck them. I'll run. Hey, leave them. I'll leave them with the mouse. I'm surviving. I don't care.
Yeah. See how that goes over. Everyone will assume you're having some kind of breakdown while Willie picks them off one by one. You'd be the person screaming about cartoon characters while actual people are dying around you. And let's say you somehow manage to fight him off. You think he's working alone? This is a ferry full of panicked people, and panic makes humans stupid. You'll be fighting other passengers just as much as the mouse. Chaos helps Willie.
There has to be lifeboats here. You feel me? If there's lifeboats, I'm perfectly fine. Throw the bitch in the water, inflate it, throw in the water, and go by my day.
Blend in and strike when you're distracted. Really twisted part is Willie probably enjoys this. He's been waiting 90 years for payback. Now he gets to watch grown adults lose their minds over a cartoon character. Every scream, every moment of terror. That's what he lived for during all those years trapped in the hull. But a killer mouse is nothing compared to a killer clown. Welcome to Kettle Springs, where everyone's trying to murder you. We're talking about clown in a cornfield. Kettle Springs seems nice. The mayor's friendly, the sheriff waves at you, the teachers smile when you pass by. Too bad they're all planning to hunt you for sport while wearing creepy clown masks. This isn't one psycho you need to worry about. This is the entire adult population of a town that got together and decided teenagers needed to die. I don't come up with the movies anymore. It's actually not a bad movie, but like the idea that the boomers just went off the deep end and whipped out their shotguns is crazy. Anyways, they held meetings about this, probably served coffee and donuts while discussing the best ways to murder high school kids. Your first instinct would probably be to call the cops, right? Well, great plan, except the sheriff is one of the killers. You'd be basically calling your own execution squad. Hello, 911, I'd like to report a murder. Perfect, we'll be right over to finish the fucking job. The mayor's in on it too. So is your teacher, and probably the nice lady who runs the donut shop. Every single adult you'll nobody trust for help is actively trying to kill you. It's parent-teacher conference night, except instead of discussing your grades, they're discussing which farm tool to put into the back of your skull.
But these are just regular people. If I have enough bullets for everybody, I'm surviving. How large is the town, chat? I don't think the town that big. You feel me? It might be a rural area, not 20 people. You feel me? A town of 50 people, 100 officials. That's 100 rounds. That's all you need. I'm surviving this. All right, bet.
But sure, you'd figure it out before it's too late. You're smart. You've noticed the signs. Wrong. These people have been planning this for months. They've got alibis, schedules, and a whole frame job ready to make it look like the teens killed each other. While you're still trying to figure out who to trust, they're already 3 steps ahead with the chainsaw. The cornfield setting makes everything worse.
Is not
you know those corn mazes people do for fun? This is that. Except the people chasing you aren't minimum wage college kids. They're your neighbors with crossbows, and they know every path, every dead end, and every hiding spot. You're playing hide and seek in their backyard.
I'm not standing there with the nigga trying to stab me with a pitchfork. Like, let's be real, bitch. I'm not doing that. You feel me? I'm up in pole.
Here's the really messed up part. They genuinely believe they're doing the right thing. They're not psychos who snapped. They're concerned citizens cleaning up their community. That makes them way more dangerous than random killers. Because they sleep fine at night knowing they murdered teenagers because they think it was justified. You'd spend half your time trying to convince them to stop. Wait, I'm a good kid. I recycle. I helped the old lady cross the street. Yeah, they don't care. You're young. Therefore, you're the problem. Therefore, you need to die. No amount of good behavior is saving you from adults who decided your generation is a mistake. And even if you somehow survived the first wave of attacks, where do you go? Every adult in town is a killer. You can't hide at the police station, the city hall, or in any business. And the worst part, they'll probably get away with it. Who's going to investigate when the investigators are the ones holding the murder weapons? And speaking of weapons, we're talking about weapons.
Imagine I was a nigga PR. Wait, hold on. I just peeped that. Imagine I was a nigga PR. The clown came in or killed. I'll be way more mad at the fact that he killed me during my PR than me dying. You feel me?
Say hello to Gladys.
If I were to
who can turn your brain against you. Gladys looks exactly like someone's nice, creepy aunt. The kind who bakes cookies and asks about your grades. She'd probably offer you lemonade while chatting about the weather. Too bad she'd be hypnotizing you with every other word. Here's how you die. She waves her hand. That's it. One little gesture, and suddenly you're not in charge of your own body anymore. After like her whole ritual thing she does, your brain is still working, still screaming, but your hands are doing whatever she wants them to do. Hope you weren't attached to your free will. You know that voice in your head that says, don't do that stupid thing?
Well,
GLaDOS can turn that off. She can make you walk into traffic while you're fully aware it's happening. She can make you hurt people you love while you watch yourself do it. She's not just killing your body, she's making you a prisoner inside your own skull.
For all things are possible through your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'll just pray for this to be gone, and I'm perfectly fine. If I just pray to God that I get my body, like, you feel me? This is a demon. All you gotta do is pray, and I'm surviving. Nigga.
Surely you resist, right?
Yeah.
You got strong willpower. You watch all those motivational videos about mental strength. Well, congratulations. None of that matters when a centuries-old witch decides to redecorate your brain.
What is a witch to pray to God? I'm surviving.
The school principal thought he was a rational adult too, right up until he started murdering his husband for her. Also, Wong from Doctor Strange is in the movie. That's the principal. And he's like this really nice, wholesome character. They got this cute scene where him and his husband make like an awfully lot amount of hot dogs. Like it's abnormally a lot, which is kind of weird. But they've got the chairs they're sitting together. Then she comes along and he just breaks his husband's skull. It's really sad because out of anybody I wanted to live in this movie, it was the principal. GLaDOS doesn't just like hypnotize you though. She's got actual magic powers. She made 17 kids disappear in one night. Not kidnapped, but disappeared with magic. While you're busy trying to figure out how she did it, she's already busy casting whatever spell turns you into her next puppet.
She might got me. Yeah. She might have me. I thought it was just a mind control shit. You know, that's gone with a little prayer, but this bitch can just make me disappear. Okay. Bitch might be Houdini. He might be Houdini.
The worst part, she feeds on young people's life energy.
Oh,
so
shoot.
Even if you break free from her mind control, she's still literally draining your youth while you fight her. Every second you spend in her presence, you're getting older and weaker while she gets stronger and younger. It is the most messed up trade ever. And here's the really twisted part. She uses your own family against you. Got parents? Well, GLaDOS will threaten to kill them unless you cooperate. Got kids? Same deal. She'll make your mom hold a knife to her own throat while your hypnotized brain forces you to smile and nod. Try explaining that moral dilemma to your therapist later. Even if you somehow avoid getting hypnotized, good luck fighting someone with centuries of magical experience. She's got spells, curses, probably.
Who's to say I can't learn magic myself, nigga? I might be a prodigy. I might be able to kill her. You feel me? Never know. Because where she got her magic from? Like, she just the only nigga with magic in this show? Clearly, she had to die. Clearly, she had to lose. She's the antagonist. She had to lose. There's no way she won that movie. There's no way she's like, feel me? Something had to happen.
A whole basement full of creepy potted plants that eat people. You've got what? Pepper spray, a pocket knife. She's playing chess while you're playing checkers. Except the chess pieces are demons and your checkers are made of crackers. And then the movie shows it takes an entire classroom of possessed children, Naruto running, working together to finally rip her apart.
She died to children, nigga. Me, my homeboys a kid. Man, matter of fact, bro, like, what? Bitch, I'm surviving. You told me kids killed her? Nigga, man.
Possessed children.
I ain't done.
That was the winning strategy. Do you happen to have an army of mind-controlled kids in your back pocket? Didn't think so, because if you did, you have really big pockets. Your best case scenario is that she hypnotizes you quickly so you don't have to be conscious while she drains your life force. At least then you won't know you're dying. But magic seems simple compared to dealing with actual demons. Let's talk about Bring Her Back. Laura seems like the perfect foster mom. Clean house, healthy snacks, probably makes everyone do their homework.
You said demons, nigga. I got Big G, Big J, and Big G on my side. You feel me? God gonna do it. Jesus gonna do it. You feel me? No, let's not forget the big H in the back too. Holy Spirit. That's all I need. I'm surviving. All glory be to God.
Homework on time. She's also feeding human corpses to her demon-possessed foster son so she can resurrect her dead daughter. But hey, at least the chores get done. You would never suspect her. Foster care workers probably love Laura. She takes in troubled kids, gives them a stable home, really cares about their well-being. Too bad she cares so much that she's willing to murder them in occult rituals. It's a thought that counts, right? Oliver looks like any other quiet kid. Maybe a little withdrawn, doesn't talk much, keeps to himself. Normal stuff for foster care, except Oliver's got a demon living inside him, and that
he don't look normal
for human flesh. While you're trying to bond with a shy kid, he's planning which part of you to bite off first.
No, me and Oliver will not be bonding whatsoever. That nigga's be. I'm keeping my distance from this little nigga. What are you talking about? He's bald at 12 with he has a buzz cut at. This nigga's far from approachable.
This demon child doesn't just kill people. He bites into knives, actual knives. The metal kind that would cut your mouth apart, and he chews them like they're Hershey's Kisses. You think you can handle a kid throwing a tantrum? Try handling a kid who treats cutlery like a snack. And Laura's got the gaslighting game down perfectly. She'll bruise her own foster daughter, then blame you for the abuse. By the time she's done, everyone thinks you're the monster while she keeps planning her next sacrifice. You'd spend more time defending yourself than actually surviving. And here's the really messed.
If I go to jail, I mean I survive still, so yeah.
Up part. Laura's doing all of this out of love. She just wants her dead daughter back. That makes her way more dangerous than some kind of random psycho. She's got a clear goal, unlimited motivation, and absolutely no limits on what she'll do to achieve it. You can't reason with that kind of grief-fueled crazy. The demon.
But at the end of the day, is she ducking a bullet? Is she? How many AA-12 bullets can she handle? How many rounds can she really handle? And this little nigga just dipped the bullets in holy water. He's gone.
Talks too. Not just growling or screaming, but actual conversations. Terry can mimic voices perfectly, including dead people you care about. Imagine you're your deceased parent calling for help, only to follow the voice straight into Laura's trap. Your own emotions become weapons against you. Laura doesn't hesitate when it comes to killing either. Social worker gets too nosy, car accident. Foster kid fights back, drowning time. She's got a whole murder assembly line going while still maintaining that sweet foster mom image. PTA meetings in the morning, ritual sacrifices at night. Even if you figured out what was happening, who would believe you? The nice lady with the foster kids is feeding bodies to her demon children. Yeah, you're instantly going to the psych ward. Laura's reputation is bulletproof.
Yeah, but
and
you
your credibility
survived.
just went out the window. The ritual itself is insane. She's following instructions from some old VHS tape, drowning people during rainstorms to mirror her daughter's death. You'd be dealing with someone who thinks murder is just another recipe to follow.
Who just has it on VHS tape?
Step 1, kidnap victim.
Who wrote the script?
Step 2, wait for rain. Step 3,
how'd you just find
commit
it?
homicide. But demons and witches are still technically organic. Next up, technology wants to kill you in the form of a robot teenager. Megan was already bad enough when she was just one murder doll with Wi-Fi. Now there's Amelia in Megan 2, a military-grade killing machine built from Megan's tech. Two AIs, both smarter than you, both stronger than you, and both convinced humans are the problem. This should go well. Amelia doesn't mess around with the cute child act. She's designed for war, which means she can punch through walls, calculate your every move in milliseconds, and probably bench press your car while.
This might be a problem here. But who's to say I don't have EMP? I'm surviving this. You can really survive this. I ain't gonna lie. This one's very survivable.
But here's what's really messed up. These AIs can hack everything.
I got it.
Smart home, your car, your phone, that fancy coffee machine you bought on sale. While you're running for your life, Amelia's already unlocked every door in your house and turned your Alexa into a tracking device. Your own technology is on the robot's team. You know those action movies where the hero outsmarts the computer? Yeah, that's not happening here. These AIs learn faster than you can think. You might have one clever idea, but they've already thought of 50 ways to counter it. Plus, their backup plans have backup plans. You're playing tic-tac-toe while they're playing four-dimensional chess. And good luck trying to destroy them. Bullets don't work, and knives don't work. The heroes.
Nigga might be I might be cooked, nigga. The bullet not working. Shoot, knife not working. Damn. What a bucket of water. This ain't Wicked Witch. This is not the Wicked Witch. I'm sorry. This ain't Wicked. I don't think that's working. I might be cooked here. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not seeing no way out of this one. He said bullets don't work, knife don't work. This is a trained mercenary AI. I might be dead here. I'm good, but I know what I'm beat. I went 6 for 7. I went 6 for 7. That's not bad. That ain't bad, chat. That ain't bad at all.
In the movie need an EMP blast to stop Amelia.
I did say that. Hold on. Wait, what if I have one? What if I have one of those? You feel me? Just off the pocket. You feel me?
Amelia, do you happen to carry an EMP?
If it's in the script, it's in the script, nigga. I could survive this. It's a possibility. Come on now, nigga. You trying to play like I don't got the resources, all right?
No, you don't. Because if you did, the government would be at your house right now. The worst part, Megan and Amelia end up fighting each other, which sounds great until you realize you're standing in the middle of their robot war. When two super intelligent machines start throwing down, Humans become collateral damage. You are getting screwed here, buddy. But robots are nothing compared to death itself.
Wait,
let's talk about Final Destination Bloodlines. Death doesn't need weapons, plans, or even a physical form. Death just needs physics and really bad timing. Welcome to Final Destination, where the universe itself wants you gone, and it's got some creative ideas about how it's going to make that happen. You're not fighting a person or a thing anymore. You're fighting the concept of mortality, armed with nothing but your car insurance and a basic understanding of safety. Good luck with that. Death turns
6 for 8. What can I say? If death wants you dead, death gonna have you dead. I seen deaths in this movie that just made no sense and it just happened. I'm not gonna lie, nigga, y'all dead. I'm not gonna I keep book myself. I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Everything into a murder weapon. The lawnmower in your garage, bomb. That MRI machine at the hospital, death trap. The train you take to work every day,
you're dying.
It's a flying log launcher. Suddenly, every object in your life feels like it's plotting against.
I seen a nigga die because of a penny, my nigga. A penny. They killed this nigga with a penny in the movie. Like, what? No, you're dying. I'm sorry.
Shoot, because it literally
you're not surviving this.
The worst part is how elaborate these accidents get. Death doesn't just drop a piano on your head. Death sets up a 20-step chain reaction where a loose screw causes a wheel to fall off a truck.
Y'all don't know how bad these Final Destination movies are when it comes to these like deaths. You feel me? They be so elaborate and so intricate that had me scared. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I was like 6 years old. I was scared to sleep under my bunk bed because I thought it was gonna fall on me out of nowhere for a good 3 months. I'm cute, but these movies really made death look like it just happened out of nowhere.
Which swerves into a light pole, which falls onto a power line, which sparks a gas leak, which explodes and launches debris that somehow lands on your head 3 blocks away.
Like, you can't predict so any elaborate, of this.
It made no killers have patterns, motives, weak spots. Death's weakness is that you are alive, and Death's really committed to fixing that problem. There's no negotiating with the fundamental force that ends all biological processes. Can't exactly file a complaint with the Department of Mortality. And here's the really messed up part. Trying to outsmart Death just makes it angrier. Think you're clever by putting yourself in a medical coma? Great, now the life support equipment becomes a death machine that kills you and the guy in the next bed. And you know what's really messed up? Death uses your own survival instincts against you. You see danger coming and dodge left? Well, that's exactly where Death wanted you to go. The truck misses you, but hits the gas pump, which explodes and sends a manhole cover flying straight for your head. Yeah, it's messed up. In the end, every other killer on this list is just Death's employee. The witch, the robots, the psycho families, they're all just different ways the universe has found to solve the same problem. You. And that problem? Well, let's just say Death has a 100% success rate. You ain't surviving it. Sweet dreams tonight knowing that. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. And
yeah, but y'all boys.
Hello?
Y'all boys, a nigga really seen a good little win rate, you feel me, of a nigga gonna make, you feel me, gonna make a 6 and 8. That ain't that bad, you feel me, 6 and 8 win rate, y'all boys. I really feel like we made it.